Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. This is going to be the monthly forecast, Vision Intuition Collective Reading for January 2021. This will be general. This can apply to any area of life. Please use your own discernment when watching this video. Please only take the message or messages that speak directly to your soul. Whatever does not speak to your soul, please do not take it, release it, and let it fly. If you are interested in purchasing a guidance reading or a guidance session, they are booked exclusively in my Etsy shop. My list of services along with my link to my Etsy shop is down below. If you are interested in purchasing the decks I created and the Twin Flame music deck I co-created, if you are in the United States, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop. If you are international, there is a special ordering link for you below. My Instagram handle is at Butterfly Intuition. That is the only Instagram that I have. My Facebook, my Patreon community, my blog website, and my donation links are listed below. So let's get the theme for the month of January 2021. The deck I'm going to be using is Messages from the Mermaids by Karen K. So what is the theme for the month in January? The first card is awareness. January is bringing awareness to you in all areas of your life. You are being shown things that have previously been hidden. There are things that are coming up to the surface again that need to be revisited, that need to be healed, cleared. You may feel very emotional. You may feel a little anxious, a little anxiety. If you are feeling that, it is because you are being made aware of something and you are just going back to revisit something so you can release it, so you do not take this energy with you moving into 2021. Dive deep. So whatever is coming up to the surface, Spirit wants you to dive deep inside to see what is coming up. The answers you seek are within. So whatever is coming up to the surface, whatever is making you feel emotional, making you feeling anxious, scared, whatever emotions are coming up, it's being shown to you. It's coming up to clear it. And it's helping you transform and move forward into this year as a brand new person, because this energy is old energy. It needs to be put in the past, in 2020 or whatever year this situation, this energy started, and you can put it to bed once and for all. So once you dive deep, you will use your discernment to figure out what is causing this energy to manifest and come up to the surface. So this could relate to home, to family, to love, to career, to your life in general. Maybe you're just feeling like you want to just rip the puzzle apart and start fresh and put the pieces back together in a different way, in a different format, and you just want to have a brand new beginning and go in a brand new direction in 2021. And you'll be breaking free. Once you dive deep and you use your discernment and you become aware of why this is happening, the messages will be clear and the energy will pass and all will be well. So you want to break free, and memories might be coming up to the surface. You might find longing for someone. If you are separated from a love partner, you might be missing them. You might finally be admitting to yourself out loud that you love this person and you want to be with them, and you do actually want a reunion of some sort. If maybe you have always wanted to get back together with this person, but you have never said the words out loud, what you're doing is you're having acceptance for yourself, for your feelings, and what is coming up to the surface. You have accepted everything in your life, or you will be accepting everything in your life that has happened. It has happened to help you. It has happened to help you grow. And you are now understanding and you are becoming aware of certain things that must be released. So whatever is coming up to the surface for you, it is time to break free from the old habits, the old patterns, the old ways of thinking, the old ways of beliefs, the old ways of doing. It's time to go back to the memories of a love that you miss and that you want to reconnect. And you can put that energy out there. And if you and this person are meant to come back together, you will. And just accept and embrace what you're feeling. Feel what your feelings. Don't run from them. Don't get scared. You'll just make it more difficult. If you can face what you're feeling, you will see the light and you will be able to be spontaneous in the sense where you will be able to take necessary action to resolve this issue. So whatever problem, conflict, challenge, block is coming up for you at this time, be spontaneous by focusing on a solution. When you focus on a problem, you then create more of the same. So just trust that these emotions are coming up to the surface for you to heal, for you to release, and for you to purge and clear, so you can allow this new shift to come into your life, this new person from the past, this new person, a new job, a new home, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, you will be able to allow it to come in. You will be able to accept it because you will be letting go of the energy that is coming up to the surface at this time to really get you in a state of allowing. Because I feel for a lot of you that you do want something to come into your life, and it is waiting to come into your life, but you have to be in that state of allowing. You have to allow it to come into your life as it's supposed to. If you are thinking about a desired outcome, having an expectation, a timeline, all of that has to be detached and let go of, so you can accept, stay in the light, be the light that calls in this manifestation of a relationship, a family situation being resolved, I'm being shown, a job situation either improving or you going in a different direction, getting a new car, whatever it is, let go, shine your light, and be in acceptance of allowing it to come in to your existence. That is what I have for the theme for the month of January. Next, we're going to get into what the monthly goals are for January 2021. So what monthly goals are there? Now, these are goals that you either have set or you're going to be guided to set or you need to set. Take it as it applies. The deck I'm going to be using is the Crystal Angels deck. Your first card is Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So you're unconventional, and that's okay. It is time to be your unique self. It is okay to walk to the beat of your own drum. It is okay to think differently and believe differently than other people. You are not any different than anyone else. We all have our own free will to be our own individual person and live our life in the manner that we choose. So if you have people around you that want you to follow that conventional path and do what is expected of you and you want to break free of that, your monthly goal is to listen to what you want deep down inside. Be unconventional if you have to. It is part of your life purpose, and it is what Spirit is guiding you to do. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. So if you are experiencing life lessons or something recently has come back up to the surface, or an event that you thought you had passed has revisited itself to you, where maybe you're having a same situation show itself to you, or you're experiencing something that you thought you cleared in the past, this is just a life lesson. So you can break free from it, from recurring negative patterns. So when this issue comes up, If your first instinct is to stress out, to worry, to get anxious, to get nervous, to cry, to scream, to shout, to get angry, Spirit is saying you have to shift from that energy. If you pray to ask what the lesson is, like what this situation is showing you, what it's teaching you, you will then see the lesson, you will get the wisdom and the knowing of why it's happening, and you will really be able to shift out of it, because it's all about your perception on what you believe to be true. So if this situation is coming up and the more you focus on it, the more it happens, what you put your focus on manifests into your reality. So if something is happening in your life that you do not like, that you do not want, you have to shift your focus onto how do I resolve this? How do I remove this from my life? So you don't continue to put that fear-mongering energy on it, that anxiety energy on it, so you keep calling it in over and over and over again. And if you can do that, you will see that you have increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. You will see that you have support, that there are people around you that will help you. The universe will guide you to the person that is meant to help you. If you are not sure how to resolve this issue, surrender it, give it to your angels, give it to your guides, give it to Spirit, and ask them to bring you the resolution, and they will. You don't have to do this alone. Prosperity. Have a goal of prosperity, because there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So once you learn this life lesson, if you are experiencing that and you have the support to help you be unconventional in the way of thinking outside the box, focusing on the solution, you will then be able to manifest this prosperity into your life, and you will be able to have something shift and grow and come into existence, and you will see that this issue will be released once and for all, forever and ever and ever. All right, so that is what I have for the monthly goals for 2021 for the month of January. Next, we're going to get into what's shifting in the collective for the month of January 2021. The deck I'm going to be using is the Oracle of the Mermaids, and I did have a card fly out, so I put that to the side. The first card that flew out is number 39, which equals a 12. 12 equals a 3. Vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. So what's shifting and what is part of this energy that is wanting you to accept and be open and let go is you're being asked to be vulnerable, to allow your softer side to show. If you are wanting to reconnect with a love connection, you have to open your heart and you have to allow yourself to be tender. Because when you open your heart and you allow yourself to be tender and vulnerable, then you are able to send out that energy that you want this person to come to you. You want this person to be in your life. Whether it's a brand new person that you have not met, or you want to rekindle something with someone from the past, a lost love, someone you're in separation with, and especially true for twin flames who desire to be in union with their partner. If you are doing the work, and you have been doing the work, and you've been following the guidance, and you've gotten into union with yourself, Spirit is now getting you ready for your union, and that is why this energy is coming up. You have to be vulnerable. You have to be raw. You have to be sweet. You have to be tender. You have to allow your masculine, if you're a feminine waiting for your masculine to come back, to walk through that door, to pick up that phone, to run into each other as you two are going out and about on your day. However the two of you are meant to reconnect will be, but you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open. You have to be allowing yourself to receive this person coming back. Because if you are closed off, if you are scared, that is why all of this energy is coming up. It's coming up to be released. And if you are experiencing that, you are most likely feeling it in the solar plexus chakra or the sacral chakra. If both of those chakras are on fire right now, or they feel like they're on fire because you have that nervousness in your stomach and you're just feeling very sensual, do solar plexus and sacral chakra guided meditations or meditations. Use any crystal you feel guided that will help you, and just help you balance this energy that you're feeling. The next thing that's shifting is endurance. Spirit is saying to keep going. This is number 43, which equals a 7. So keep going, no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how sad, anxious, nervous, crazy headed, like you just feel like you are like the Tasmanian devil spinning. Whatever you're feeling, keep going. Keep going with the flow. Listen to what your body is telling you. Listen to what spirit is telling you through your thoughts, through your dreams, and pay attention to what happens in your dreams. Make sure that you are not having any type of dark entity coming into your dreams that possibly want to make you doubt your love connection. And now this is specific for those who are wanting to come into union or are about to get ready to come into union with their person. You may have an attack on you because the dark is always going to try to stop divine counterparts from coming together. There's a lot of dark in the world overall, and the dark is making one last effort to try to shift the light and dim the light. But if you stand in your power and you don't allow it, you can't let anyone dim your light. Only you can dim your light. Don't let anyone or anything dim your light. Keep going, listen to your guidance, be vulnerable, open your heart, and allow yourself to be tender and to receive. The next card is, I'm not even going to try to say this word because I know I'm going to say it wrong. It's number 32, which equals a 5, Seashell Divination, Wisdom of Shells. So I'm seeing this card really as water signs. So this message is specific to those who are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or have Cancer in your chart, or your emotions are just all over the place. It's time to go with the flow. It's time to take the wisdom of the shells. The shells are your emotions. The shells are what's coming up to the surface right now that's telling you to be vulnerable and to keep going. Listen to this wisdom that is coming to you, and you can clear this energy, and you will not have this fear energy, this anxious energy just taking over your life. Allow everything to shift and allow everything to just manifest the way it's supposed to, and honor what you're feeling. If you have to journal it out, if you need to meditate, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel grounded, to feel stable, everything is shifting, everything is coming into fruition, everything is coming into balance. So you just have to open your heart, allow yourself to be tender so you can receive. Keep going with the flow of the river. That way your emotions are in check, and pay attention to what your emotions are telling you, because it is bringing you wisdom on how you can clear this energy. So that is what I have for what is shifting for the collective this month. Next is going to be what's releasing or what needs to be released in January 2021. I'm going to be using the Power of Surrender cards. So the first message is surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So it's time to surrender to receiving support and love. You do not need to do everything on your own. You can ask for help. You have friends around you. You have family. You have spirit. You have your angels. You have your guides. You have anyone who wants to be around you that can help you. You don't have to do everything on your own. You don't have to be the lone wolf. You can ask for help. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. You just have to be vulnerable, and you just have to be open to receiving support and love. But of course, you have to be open to allowing that support and love to come in as it's supposed to. Don't try to control how it comes in, because that is just you pushing against the grain and not going with the flow of the water. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So it is time to release any low self-esteem, especially any fear and doubt, insecurities that you have towards a love connection. You have to remember, in order to call in what you desire, you must believe you deserve success, you deserve love, and you deserve abundance. Setting intentions, saying affirmations will help you identify and release any negative, toxic, fearful energy that is attached to this. And it will help you just get freeing, and it will just help you stay in a state of allowing. The sunflower on that card shows me that brighter days are ahead, but you must believe that they are ahead. So if you have been struggling with listening to the intuition and not listening to the ego, that is something that you are being guided to work on in 2021. So the choice is yours. Do you continue down the same road, or do you shift and do you work on yourself and change so you can bloom and blossom like a beautiful sunflower? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your own power and soar in your life. So it's time to surrender the outdated beliefs about yourself, the old thoughts, the old patterns, the old beliefs, the old way of thinking that just don't resonate with you anymore. Don't be in fear. Don't be in doubt. Don't have that scarcity mindset where you don't believe you deserve success and love and abundance, because your thoughts create your reality. So what you believe to be true is always going to come into fruition, because your vibration is what draws it in. So if your vibration is in that lack mentality, you are going to call in things that you don't want, or that are more of the same of what you're calling in now. If you want to shift out of that, you have to shift out of surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. You have to surrender the low self-esteem that brings the insecurities, the fear, the doubt, the ego, and surrender to receiving support and love on how you can do that. And when you do that, you will then surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Because when you are wanting something to manifest so bad, sometimes you hold on to something so tight, and sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing it. And what you have to do is you have to release it. You have to allow it to manifest and come into fruition as it's supposed to. That's why the message of being detached comes through a lot. Surrendering your attachment to outcomes, to having expectations on how you want a certain person to say or act or do something. And then of course being attached to a timeline, because in the spiritual realm there's no such thing as a clock. So divine timing is divine timing. When you can do that, you will then surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So it's time to set some boundaries in your life. It's time to set boundaries and just have people understand that you are not at their beck and call, that you have to put yourself first. You can't be a people pleaser if that's the type of energy that you have been in before. It is time to surrender to setting limits, putting yourself first. If you don't feel like doing something, you just say no. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. And you always have to be true to you and what you feel it is that is best for you. That is what I have for this section of the reading. Next, we're going to get into some guidance for the collective. First, we're going to get into some guidance messages for love. I'm going to be using the Romance Angels. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So if you are wanting something to come into fruition in your life, whether it's with a person you are in a relationship with, maybe you are in a relationship with someone and you would like to get engaged, get married, have a family, and it's just not happening. If you are separated from someone and you are wanting to come back together, if you are single and you are wanting to call in a new person, you have to let go of control issues, because if you're not seeing anything change and you're not seeing anything shift in the physical, it's because you're holding on too tight, and there is some type of control issues that you have, and you have to release your control issues. You have to allow the situation to unfold naturally. You have to allow this person the free will decision to make, either to propose to you, to talk to you about the future, to make that decision, to return to you, to call you, to want to be with you. And of course, when you're calling in a new person, you have to allow them to make that free will decision to align their path to yours so the two of you can meet in the physical. So whatever you are trying to control, that has to be released. It's no longer working and it must be released so the Wheel of Fortune can start moving forward. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So for a lot of you, this is a divine love connection, regardless of the label, that can lead to marriage. So whether you're with this person, wanting to reconnect, calling in a new person, you can possibly delay this or self-sabotage and have this connection go in a different direction if you don't let go of control issues. If you can let go of control issues, with the wedding, this could be the one, because the person that is on your mind, now this is for people who are either separated or with someone, this person is the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so allow everything to shift and allow everything to come into fruition. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So for a lot of you, you have a spirit baby who is helping the two of you be guided back to each other. For others, you are destined to have children with this person, or maybe you and your person have children and you will have a blended family and maybe even have a child of your own. Whatever is happening, just allow it to unfold naturally and allow the two of you to get to know each other. Especially for those that are either going to meet someone for the first time or get back together with someone from the past. Get to know each other again, especially for those that have been wanting to reconnect with someone from the past. You both are going to be two different people from what you remember, and you really need to get to know each other, because as you reveal your innermost souls to each other, your bond deepens. And heart-to-heart conversation shows me, for a specific group of you, that a long-awaited heart-to-heart conversation may be happening in the month of January. Your person, this is for people who are separated. Your person is going to reach out to you in some way, or you two are going to run into each other. I'm actually seeing people run into each other just randomly out, like in a coffee shop or a grocery store or just like at a restaurant or something. And then for others who are wanting to have a deeper conversation with their person and possibly talk about the future, that heart-to-heart conversation may happen this month too, or soon thereafter. So if you are intuitively feeling that this is happening, allow it to unfold and allow it to manifest. Let go of the control issues and attachments and allow things to shift. Next, I'm going to get you some career guidance. I'm going to be using the Moonology deck for career guidance for the collective. Your first message is Full Moon in Aries, the fiery climax approaches. So something has been illuminated to you when it comes to your career. You are very aware that this career is really not your chosen path, and you are going to be faced with the choice, should I stay or should I go? And if your intuition is telling you to go, just ask them where, and they will show you. Bring love into the situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Whether you are planning on leaving a job or staying at a job where there's conflict, always bring love into the situation. If you work with people who speak out of ego, who are rude, who are micromanagers, whatever the energy is, just bring love into the situation. Don't react. And if they get in that combative energy, just walk away and don't say anything. Don't react, respond. Always respond with love. Full Moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. So whatever personal issue you have had, any grievance you have had at work, whether it be with your boss, a coworker, or the company in general, it is going to be released it's going to be released and resolved in January, and everything is going to just shift. So the full moon in Cancer that we just had on the 30th illuminated something and helped you have a tower moment, so you can shift the energy of this issue so it can be resolved. Someone is going to step in and resolve it for you. Either they're aware of this issue or they're just going to come in and resolve it by moving you to another department or moving that person to another department. For some of you, someone that you work with who has always been a thorn in your side is going to be released from their job due to cutbacks of the company trying to save money. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So whatever direction you choose to go in with your career, whether you work for a company, a business, or you're wanting to start your own business, or you have your own business, prosperity lies ahead. Be grounded and stable like the bull. Don't be stubborn. Just listen to your intuition as everything starts to shift and starts getting better, because prosperity is coming for you. And your dreams need a practical plan. So you have more Taurus energy here. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams can come into manifestation, but you have to have a practical plan. You have to just kind of journal it out and make sure that you're putting thoughts out into the universe that are for this for this job situation or this new business endeavor, whatever you're trying to create, to specifically just come into fruition. But you just need a practical plan. So again, the message coming through is don't be stubborn. And confidence is your key to success. So be confident, be the lion, be the lioness, and be a leader. Follow your passion, listen to your intuition, and let your intuition be your guide. That is what I have for career guidance. Next, we're going to get into life guidance. So these are just general life guidance messages. I'm going to be using magical messages from the fairies. So this is just for life, so this can apply to any area. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So it's time to practice. If you are looking to meditate, you have to practice, especially if you've never done it before or you're just learning and it's hard for you to concentrate. If you have lack mentality and you're telling yourself you can't do it, then of course you're not going to do it, because you're telling yourself you can't do it. Practice makes perfect. So with anything that you want to learn, a new skill, just a new routine, practice makes perfect. So you just have to polish your skills and your talents and increase your confidence to saying, I can do this, not I can't do this. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. So you finished one part of your life. 2020 closed the cycle for a lot of you, and 2021 opens the door to a new cycle brewing in your life, and it is going to be new and even better than the first cycle you were in, because you released a lot of things, you healed, you purged, you cleared, and you are now in a different state of being, and you are just wanting to say goodbye to the old, or you will be getting into this energy and you want to say hello to the new. You want to have a new beginning, because a lot of us were shown things in 2020 that needed to be released. That's why I called 2020 the year of the awakening. And it's just time now to say hello to the new and say goodbye to the old. Especially if you're wanting to reconnect with a love partner from the past, you have to release any old attachments that you had to that connection in the past, so something new can come in to fruition. And your desire is within reach. So have faith, as everything is working in your favor. So whatever you are desiring in any area of life, for a lot of you, I feel it's love. Your desire is within reach, so you must have faith. Everything is working in your favor, and you just have to be vulnerable and you have to trust. And autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So the fall season was very magical for a lot of you. Some of you started to reap the rewards of manifestations. For others of you, you put some intentions out into the universe in the autumn season, and they are going to start coming into fruition in the winter. Because remember, your desire is within reach. But first, you must admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. So whatever you desire, reconnecting with a love partner, you have to admit your true feelings to yourself. You have to start admitting how much you love this person, how much you want them in your life. Be open, be vulnerable, and be you. And I'm going to close out this reading with affirmations for the month of January before I go into the extended reading on my Patreon. If you are interested in going into the extended reading on my Patreon, the link is below. My Patreon is a monthly subscription service. You can check out my Patreon. If you feel guided to join, you can. If not, I am going to leave you with affirmation messages. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe, and the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So the affirmations for this month are telling you it's time to accept the universe's love and support. Let the universe teach you. Let the universe help you listen to your intuition more. Because when you do that, you will always be guided back to the light, and you will not be pulled back into the darkness by your ego. And when that happens, you will be connected to your joyful presence, because you are attracting support from the universe, because the universe is bringing what you desire, and the assistance from people and assistance from the beyond that you need assistance with. And the universe will always work fast when you're having fun, because when you are detached and you are just in that law of attraction energy of ask, believe, receive, you ask for something, you believe you already have it, and you receive it. Because if you believe you already have it, you're not focusing on when and how it's coming to you. You're open to how it's going to come to you, because you know it's yours. Because you're putting that energy out that it's yours. That is the key to the universe. That is the key to the law of attraction. And remember, I am the loving energy of the universe. So I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on what energies are coming through for the month of January in 2021. I thank you for being here. If you are going on to the extended reading, the link is below. If not, let me know in the comment section below if this resonated. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Your support means so much. Love and light.